Happy afternoon, children. Yes, how are you all? Fine. Have you all had your lunch? Okay. Now you are ready to listen the class. Okay. Now tell me, what is the chapter number? What is the chapter we are seeing now? Yes, very good. It is chapter 11. Chapter 11. Okay, tell me what is the chapter name? Already we have discussed about this chapter in the last class. Tell me now what is the chapter name? Yes, what is it? Light, shadow and then reflection. Yes or no? What is it? Light, shadow and reflection. Now shall we see what are all the content? Yes, the content are light and then transparent, translucent, opaque. In addition to this, we have seen the properties of light. We have seen 7 different properties of light in the last class. Now we will be seeing about the transparent, translucent, opaque, and then what is meant by shadow, reflection, and what exactly are shadows. As usual, this remaining topic we will be seeing in the next class. Shall we go? Before going into the session, now we will have a short recap of what we had seen in the last session. Okay. So what is meant by light? Light is a form of energy. Light is a form of energy. It travels in both particle form and also in wave form. So light has dual nature. Light has dual nature. Dual nature is nothing but it can travel in wave form and also in particle form. Okay. So it is an electromagnetic radiation. We have seen what is mean by electromagnetic radiation. Yes or no? Now tell me what is mean by EM radiation or electromagnetic radiation. Yes? Very good. They has both electric field and magnetic field. They had both electric field and magnetic field in it. There are 7 types of EM rays. Yes or no? So the light can be detected by a eye. So what is the main source of light? Sun. Sunlight is the main source of light. We had seen about luminous objects and then non-luminous objects. Yes, now tell me what is mean by luminous objects. Louder? Yes. Which emit their own light is called as luminous object, and then the object which do not emit their own light are called as non-luminous objects. We had seen some examples and definitions also. And these are all the properties of light. Yes or no? They are reflection, refraction, diffraction, interference, polarization, dispersion and then scattering. Now you are going to tell me one by one. Now tell me what is mean by reflection of light with an example. Yes? Louder? Reflection is nothing but the images. If you are throwing a ball on a wall, it reflects back. It bounces back. So the image which reflects back, the light which passes through the other material, it reflects back is called reflection of light. Example is, yes, we are seeing our face in a mirror. What is it? Our reflection we are seeing on the mirror. So where does the reflection takes place? It takes place on smooth, shiny surface. Then what is the second property? Refraction of light. What do you mean by refraction? Bending of light waves. What is it? Bending of light waves is called refraction of light. I said you right. If you are putting a pencil in a glass and we are observing it on the other side, how it looks like? The pencil seems to be bent. So actually the pencil is not bent there. The light beams which enter into the water are bent. And the next property is diffraction of light. So when the light rays passes through an aperture or a hole, what is meant by aperture? A small hole, and the other side the light rays are diffracted. Okay, it is called as diffraction of light. And then interference. Two light waves combines to give a resultant wave. That is A and B combines to give C. So the interference of two waves to give one wave is called interference of light. And the other thing is polarization of light. What do you mean by polarization? Yes, sending the light waves in one direction. So the light waves which passes through the one direction is called polarization of light. And the next thing is dispersion of light. What do you mean by dispersion of light? Splitting of white light into different colors. That is the separation of light into different colors is called as dispersion of light. And then the last one is scattering of light. What is this scattering? When the light waves passes, if it gets disturbed due to some air molecules or the particles which is present there. So the light gets deviated from that path. It is called as scattered. So the light rays are scattered. Due to any obstacles, the light rays are scattered. This is called as scattering of light. So we have seen EM waves. Yes or no? So they have both electric and magnetic field. There are 7 types. I said you right. Radio waves, microwaves, infrared radiation, visible light, UV rays, X-rays, and then gamma rays. Okay. So what is the first property? Transparency. What do you mean by transparency? If the light passes through the material. So if a material allows the light to passes through it, it is called as transparency. So from being on one side, we are able to see the other side. Example, a glass window. By being on the one side, we are able to see the other side clearly and properly. What is it? So the glass is a transparent material. These are some examples of transparent material. From the one side, we are able to see the other side clearly. And what is the second thing? Translucent. So it does not allow all the light to pass through it. Only it allows some light to pass through it. So whether we are able to see, but not a clear vision. So these are called as translucent. If you are being the other side through a glass bottle, that is soda bottle, what happens? Whether it is clear? No, it is somewhat faded. So these type of light passage is called translucent. And what is the last one? Opaque. They do not allow any light to pass through them. The opaque materials do not allow any light to pass through them are called as opaque materials. Example, wood. By being on the one side, whether we are able to other side through a wooden door? No. So wood is a opaque material. Look at here. So this is a transparent. We are able to see the other side clearly. Translucent, it is faded, and opaque, we are not able to see anything. So now entering into a new topic. What is it? Shadow. Have you seen your shadows? Yes. Yes or no? Yes. How is your shadow? What is the color of it? Whether the shadows are of different colors? No. It is only of one. The shadows are dark color. That is a black in color. A shadow is a dark area where light from a light source is blocked by an opaque object. When do we get shadow? Yes? Why do we get shadows? Okay, now tell me whether human beings are opaque material or transparent or translucent. Human beings are transparent or translucent or opaque. Tell me. Yes, we are opaque materials because we don't allow any light to pass through the other side through our body. So when the shadows are obtained, when the light throws hits the opaque material. What is it? When the light rays hits the opaque material. Look at here. When the light source is blocked by an or hit by an opaque. Now the light travels from one side. Okay, consider sunlight. Consider sunlight is coming in one direction. So we are standing here. What happens? So the sunlight which passes in this direction are blocked by us or by any opaque object. Likewise, building, houses, or table, chair, etc. These are all opaque material. So the light which falls on this opaque material creates a shadow on the other side. But the shadows are not created in glass material and then what? Transparent and translucent. Okay. So shadows are created in a opaque material. Look at here. You are able to see a shadow of a player here. Shadow is a dark area. Shadow is a dark area. And then reflection of light. One important property of light is reflection of light. Children, look at here. Reflection is when light bounces off an object. I said you already, right? It bounces off an object. If it is smooth, shiny, and we are able to see a reflection in water also. Yes or no? Look at here. What is reflection? We are seeing our face in the mirror. What is it? Reflection. This is an important property of light. What is it? Reflection of light. And one more important property of light is light always travels in straight line. What is it? Light always travels in straight line. You have an activity to confirm this statement. Look at here. So take a tube. Take a hollow, narrow, long tube. By being on the one side, try to see the other side. Okay, just light a candle, keep it on a table. Light a candle and keep it as it is. Okay, so through the help of the tube, you just try to see that candle. Okay, whether you are able to see? Yes, the light from the candle reaches our eyes. So we are able to see that. And one more thing, just take a bent tube. What tube? Take a bent tube and try to see that candle light. Whether you are able to see, just do this activity and tell me your results. Okay. So, what will be the result? We are not able to see in the bent tube because the light which travels through the tube is blocked due to this bending. Is blocked. So the person on the other side is not able to see the light of the candle. If you want, you can try this. Okay. So light always travels in straight line. And then speed of light. Whether you are taking hints, children? Yes or no? Taking hints or not? Take, because these are not there in our book. What is it? Speed of light. How the light will travel? What is its speed? Look at here. The speed of light in vacuum. What do you mean by vacuum? Where there is no atmosphere, no air. Look at here. What is its speed? Units, tens, hundreds, thousand, 10,000, lakhs, 10 lakhs, crore, 29 crore. What is it? 29 crores, 97 lakhs, 92,458 kilometers per second. What is it? Light travels with this speed per second. For a second, light travels this much kilometers. Whether it is imaginable? No, that is the speed of light in vacuum. So, for our easy remembrance, we can call it as 3 into 10 power 8 meter per second. What is it? 3 into 10 power 8 meter per second.